Willie, you should see and hear Brian.
Yep, I can see. You can hear me?
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
Okay, we'd like to welcome Brian Harman, the 2014 John Deere Classic winner. Brian, this is your 8th start here this week, obviously winning there, and that was your first of 2 wins on tour. What's it like coming back to a venue where you've had success and coming back here this week to Deere Run?
Yeah, disappointed we couldn't make it last year. Yeah, I was really hoping to get a chance to come play last year, but we're here now, and it was really nice. We flew in and driving around. I love the area, and I'm excited to be back.
And just a reminder to the media that are on the call, if you have a question, just type your name in the chat and we'll get to you. You were the second left-handed winner of this tournament, and trying to be the third this season behind Phil Mickelson and Garrett Higo. Is there anything on this golf course that kind of favors a left-hander, or are there specific holes that set up better for you?
I get that question all the time. I don't know. I've never been around it right-handed. It's all perspective, So this one fits my eye. I know places like Detroit. I played there. I didn't play this year, and I've played a couple times, and it doesn't really fit my my eye. So this place seems to fit my eye pretty good, and I enjoy coming here.
We'll jump into questions, and we've got one from Tom Johnston with the Dispatch. Go ahead, Tom.
Hi, Brian. Welcome back. Nice to have you back.
Thanks.
Hey, John, you've seen this course now. How has it changed over the years, and what are you guys facing? What are the challenges you face out there on this course this week?
It's a little firmer this year, especially in the fairways. So that necks the fairways up just a little bit. But the course overall has not changed that much, and I think that's a great thing. I think when you have a course that's playable but fair, and I think this course has done a good job of knowing exactly what it is. It's a great golf tournament on a great course, and they haven't tried to reinvent the wheel with it. And if we get good weather and no wind, scores are going to be low. But the scores are low here because the greens are so good, and it's easy to make putts. And I think it's important that people don't look past that. That the reason why the scores are low here is not because the course is easy. It's just because the greens they're perfect. It's there's a lot of putts to get made, and that's okay. That's okay. The best player in the field is going to win, and that's what we're trying to accomplish every week.
A lot of people are looking at you as one of the favorites this week because of rankings, because of FedEx Cup points, because of your success here. Does that change your approach, mentality coming into the tournament?
No, it doesn't. Over the years, I've had some stretches to where I'll kind of work my way up to where I feel like I'm supposed to be, and then it's almost like I don't know, I don't want to say take it for granted, but I sort of slack off a little bit. So I've tried to just kind of keep my nose to the grindstone and just keep after it. And I know that I'm going to have, I know I'm going to make some birdies out here, and I'm just keep my head down and see what I can do.
You've been out here for a while now, had some success. How tough is it getting to win on tour these days, with the tour getting younger and younger?
Well, that's a good question, but the scores, the winning scores every week aren't vastly different than they always are. I heard, the last part of Zach's interview. It's just the middle part has gotten harder. It's harder to. I don't think it's any harder to win, but it's harder to top 10, top 20, top 30, where you used to be able to kind of scrape it around and have a little better finish than you can now.
Gotcha. Thanks, man. Good luck this week.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Tom. We've got a couple more questions lined up. We'll go to Corey Cooper with WQAD. Go ahead, Corey.
Obviously a winner, and the people of the Quad Cities like to really rally around their winners. Do you feel that and feel really welcome when you come back here?
I do. I had some people out watching in the pro-am today. Everyone's always so nice here, and it's always great coming back. And they take care of their champions here, and it's a supportive group of fans that come out here, and it's awesome to play in front of them.
Different being the 50th, knowing that the big celebration around being 50 years here in the Quad Cities, having golf here. Does it feel any different as a player knowing that there's a big celebration going on for the 50th?
I think we're all just starting to kind of get back to normal. So everything still feels a little, even for the 50, it still feels a little subdued. And but I'm glad to see that it's back and we're playing again. And anytime a tournament can last for 50 years on tour, it's incredible, and that just shows the support it gets locally, and I think that's really important.
All right, thanks, Corey. Next question will go to Bob Parrott with ESPN. Go ahead, Bob.
Thanks, Mark. Hey, Brian. Just wondering, do you have any reservations about the restrictions in place at the Open next week? It's going to be quite a difference than what we've gotten used to here at home lately. It's been trending nicely for us, and now we're going to kind of go back the other way for a while. Just curious what you're thinking and how you're going to deal with it.
Yeah, it's aggravating. It is. I'm vaccinated. I got vaccinated as quick as I could. So it's been really nice to not have to test and to not have to worry about it. And unfortunately, now that we're used to the changing scenarios, we've gone from different states and we've had to deal with the different local health officials. And so it's annoying. I'm excited to go play the British Open. I think it's a little silly to let in 32,000 fans, but to treat the players like, we're treated differently than the fans are, and that's the frustrating part. But I know the RNA kind of has their hands tied, but we'll go over there and we'll make the best of it. But it'll be nice to come home too.
I should mention. I asked about this. All the fans have to be tested. If they're allowed to be vaccinated locally, but if not, they have to be tested within 48 hours. So I guess they're trying to take that concern away. Even if they were to go multiple times, they'd have to get tested multiple times.
Right.
So for whatever that's worth. But I understand what you're saying. It's pretty much the most spectators we're going to have at any event since we've come back.
Yeah, I think it just doesn't show a lot of confidence in the vaccine. Like, if you're vaccinated, we're getting the same vaccines here that they're getting there. So I'm not sure why that it makes any difference where I'm coming from if I'm vaccinated. That's my beef with it, but they're a lot smarter than I am, I suppose.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Brian, before we let you go, it looks like Tom's got just one more follow-up, and then I'll ask the final question.
Sure.
Hey, just a quick one on that, Brian. Because of those restrictions over in England, did you ever think of not going and playing?
Yeah, I did. I certainly considered it. More on the fact that I wouldn't want to be away from my family in the event that I was contact traced and was stuck over there for a week or two. That would for me, like I try not to spend any more than 2 weeks away from my family. My kids are small, and that's the most important thing to me. And the only other thing I would say is that the PGA Tour has done. We've been having golf tournaments for a year and change now, year and a half, and we've gone off for the most part without a hitch. And I just think we could have maybe used that as a template. But like I said, it's frustrating. But we're.
You were thinking.
Yeah, I certainly thought about it. Yep.
Okay, but then that being said, then what ultimately made up your mind to go?
What made up my mind to go is that I'm 34 years old. So the way I see it, I've probably only got, maybe 10 more realistic chances to try to win the British Open, and my time's limited. It's hard to think about, but I'm probably around halfway through my career, and I'm not gonna, very rarely does someone compete when they're 50 over there. It's hard to do. So I'm playing well. I really want to win that tournament, and that's why I'm going.
Gotcha. Awesome. Thanks. Good luck this weekend. Next.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Tom. Just before we let you go, Brian, I was looking at your season earlier, and you played 22 events this year, made 20 cuts, a lot of consistency, 3 top 5s, 1 including the players, and then, of course, your most recent start at the Travelers. Just, when you look at a season like that, how do you assess it or compare it to other seasons that you've had? And just to add on to the back of that, you're 35th in the FedEx Cup right now. reached the Tour Championship once in your career. I mean, how important is it for you to make that final 30 again?
You know, I've spent so much time kind of on the bubble trying to get to Atlanta that I'm just not that worried about it. I'm proud of the way that I've been consistent this year. I feel like my preparation and I've kept myself in better shape, and I'm proud of all those things. But you know, I really want to win tournaments. That's what I feel like is the most important, and I haven't done that. So in that sense, it's a disappointing year because I've had a chance to win a couple times and just haven't finished it off. But I'm proud of my work ethic. I'm proud of the way that I've been staying with it, and consistency's been a nice change.
It's a good answer. Winning takes care of a lot of things. So
Yes, it
appreciate
does.
your time, Brian, and thanks for joining us, and good luck this week.
Thanks. Y'all be good.